What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to film a quick intro to this workout video. This workout is going to really target your glutes and hamstrings, and it is only using the mini bands, so like those rubber band things you see. I've been obsessed with them lately. I've been using them all the time. I've been making my clients at the gym use them. I'm basically torturing myself and everyone else around me because I love it so much. You guys know that I am on a mission to build up my hamstrings and glutes, and so I am just having so much fun coming up with exercises, finding new exercises, and just implementing them in my own routine and in my clients' routines. These bands are great if you're a stay-at-home mom or if you don't have a gym membership. These are great to incorporate into your little mini at-home gym. This workout can be done at home. This can be done really anywhere. So it's great for someone who doesn't have access to a gym. Or these exercises are great to incorporate as accessory work into your more compound lifting days. So squats, deadlifts, whatnot. Incorporate these exercises in to really burn out your glutes and hamstrings. So without further ado, let's get to the video. Before we get started on today's workout, I just wanted to show you this rainy day in Arizona. It was so nice to just work out in the cozy studio. The bands come in different levels of tension and are usually color-coded, but this can vary from brand to brand. So they usually go from extra light, light, medium, heavy, extra heavy. They're basically big rubber bands, but they're very effective for different types of workouts. Depending on how balanced you are, be careful putting the bands on. If you can do it standing up, then do it, or just sit down and put them on that way. That way you don't fall over. The first exercise I'm doing is the monster walk, and I'm using a more challenging band for this because I want constant tension throughout this entire walk. I'm keeping my glutes low to the ground. It's almost as if I'm in a continuous squat for the entire walk. As I'm walking, I'm making sure that I'm stepping outward, whether I'm going forward or backward. This will make sure there's constant tension in the band. For this exercise, I'm taking about 10 to 12 steps backward and about 10 to 12 steps forward. So in total, you have about 48 steps per set. This next exercise is a squat with a leg extension, and I'm using a less challenging band for this exercise just because I want to make sure that I can extend my leg a little bit further and really hit the glutes. I have the band around my ankles for this exercise for the same reason as wanting my leg to fully extend backwards. You want the leg to be straight when kicking back and then come right back into a squat. As you step back into your squat, you want to make sure you're stepping out wide. That way there's constant tension throughout the entire exercise. I'm doing 10 leg extensions per leg, and that will equal out to 20 squats in between. For this next exercise, I'm using a more challenging band again above the knees, and I also added a weighted pole. This is about 18 pounds. You don't need to add weight. You can do this solely with the band, but I just wanted a little bit more of an extra challenge. I'm really focusing on keeping my knees pointing outward as I go into the squat. I want them to follow the same direction as my toes are pointing. And this is a really challenging exercise because the band is going to want to force your knees in, and that's not what you want. I want to always have tension in the band, whether I'm at the bottom of the squat or I'm at the top of the squat. Make sure you're really squeezing your glutes at the top of this exercise. I'm doing 15 squats per set. I'm doing glute bridges next, and I'm using that same challenging band that I used for the squats, just above the knees. This exercise is similar to the squat, just because you're going to want to keep your knees pointing outward for this entire exercise. As you bring your glutes back to the ground, you want to make sure this is done in a slow movement, and make sure you're giving a little pause at the top of the motion. I'm performing these glute bridges for 15 reps per set. The next exercise I'm doing is laying down leg extensions, and you're gonna have the challenging band around your ankles this time. I'm just lifting each leg as far as it can go, and this is really hard. The band's gonna wanna push your leg back down, but make sure you're doing it in a slow, controlled movement as best you can. I performed 10 reps per leg, not alternating, just because this really burnt out the glutes and the hamstring on one side. I repeated the entire circuit 4 times through, and that was the entirety of the workout. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that workout. Make sure you try it out for yourselves. If you do, please comment down below. Let me know how you liked it, and I will see you guys in the next video.